Okay, now y'all should be able to hear. No, you won't. Not till I fix this. Is that gonna work? Nope.
It,
Well,
That
they said they can hear you now, but
that should be working now, hopefully.
your
Wait, can
other
y'all hear now?
microphone is also picking up all the background noise.
My other microphone is unplugged. Wait a
Your
minute, I
Yeti's
need to
unplugged?
fix. Yeah, it's unplugged. Let me go back to default real quick. That should. Yeah, that worked really good, right? I speed still silent. Okay. It's because my desktop is set to the wrong thing or something. I'm trying to fix it now. Choose your input device. Well, that would be wrong right there. See, I had this all set, but no. The the desktop is not apparently. Is it working? See, it's not putting any. Wait, I think I know what it is. No, that won't work. I know if I set this to here, it's going to make y'all come out of my speakers. That can't be right. Now I hear nothing. No, yeah, my hair is like this to celebrate my oldness and my hair way too longness. That's what that is. But I mean, all it looks like from what I see on my screen is that they can hear me, but not y'all. Um, yeah, the mic is moving, but the part where it actually right. To my headset. See, now it's got me, but y'all's audio is like completely gone. Which normally it works fine, and I've never had to change that before. They're it's well, they're fucking loud. Well, you can now. The hell? Switch my mic? Hold on. See, it's set to default desktop audio. If I switch it back now, if I switch that to my headset, it's why is it not working? This is getting on my nerves now.
Because there's something simple that you're not looking at.
Okay, now y'all's voice moved. Can you hear
Okay.
everybody now?
You hear us now?
It's
Oh,
working?
yay, it's working. Woo!
so this is apparently
Yay!
Scuba's pre-birthday show for 2021. By the time we get everything fixed.
Oh my God, what a pain in the butt. I usually don't have to change all those settings, and usually I do them beforehand. Right now it's actually y'all are so quiet it doesn't even move the bar, so it was hard to tell because y'all are
Well,
being
that's
quiet.
it's because you have so much background
There's
noise nobody
there's
can hear
no
We're
us.
heckling
haircut
you.
tally on. This is
You brushed
actually
it.
I yeah, my hair is just Let me see if y'all can see.
He
There, my hair,
he's
that's
got the
normal
Ward
hair.
Cleaver comb over.
I didn't do my whole go back thing, that I usually do, which, hey, it is what it is.
He's struggling with the long hair. He thinks he looks like a hippie. No,
Scuba,
Jamila,
seriously,
he does
I can
not
give you a
want
haircut and
me
take me about 30 seconds.
to
I know, right?
cut his
Bald
hair.
spot? Yeah, I know, right, timekeeper? I think there is a bald spot back there.
It's
It's
not a
it's
bald
balding.
spot. It's just thin.
Can you spanner me, Scuba?
Oh yeah, he needs his mod back.
Well, how do we know if that's the
Switch
real
names.
Talion?
Mod
He's gonna be like,
Talion?
how
No,
much did you
Dolores.
donate the last time you donated? No, I'm
I
just
made
kidding.
my mother cry
It
last
I
time
was
is
I
gonna say,
okay.
cut
Let
hair. I'm
me.
not doing that.
Did you already do it? All right, I'll do it. There we go.
Oh, I didn't do it.
You're fixed now, Talion.
well, what happened to a spanner?
No, well,
He
he
changed his
switched
name.
names.
Yeah.
No, we will take
Hmm.
him to a professional to get his hair cut because I'm not trying to fuck him up. I gotta go out in public with that. I'm not.
No,
With
you just
that,
get
oh my
you just get
God.
some
If I
clippers,
cut your hair, that's what it'll be. What? Hmm?
clippers, and just do it short.
You're welcome.
No, no, we'll let the
Sc-
professional deal with
Scuba,
his hair. I'm
seriously,
not
if you use
cutting
the
his hair.
clippers and go really short,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to dry your hair. You get out of the shower, you towel off, and you're done.
His hair was very short. It's usually very short. It's dry before he gets out of a dog groomer. She's not a dog
Wow,
groomer.
dire thing. Wow.
That was a good one.
That ain't right. Have any high Nick juice? My son is trying to get back into vaping. My oldest son.
He's sending you an order for our trip next week.
Apparently, he's like, I need this and I need that. His mod, I've seen mods that are broke, but I mean, it's like his mod is jacked up. He's got a Vupu drag. The
Mm.
510, when he
Hey,
moves his
Steven.
tank, the whole 510 like flops out of the mod. I was like, dude, I'll bring you a mod. Chill.
We could probably mix him up a bottle or
Yeah, he
something.
can get some 12. I mean, I don't. I'm not making no 500 ml bottle or anything, but we'll get him something. We'll have to ask him, does he want strawberry or blueberry? Which now I also have a full 500 ml bottle of, well, not full anymore, the strawberry, but the blueberry I now have a full 500 ml bottle of, which needs to steep.
What if
I
you
Um,
want
think we'll probably have to
strawberry?
we'll have to do strawberry because I don't know if we've got enough flavoring to do a big ass bottle of
Very nice Cobra. Yeah, the Ev Dillo is great. You know what I noticed though? When I was using the Ev Dillo before, pardon me, I was using it with the Kelpie, so I was using it at really low watts. When you crank it up to 75 watts, it goes through the batteries a lot faster than it does at 45 watts, which is understandable, but I mean, it really goes through it. And I was like, whoa. Now, I had the Samsungs in there. Now I have the Mala cells, so it's still at 75 watts. We'll see, because right now it's full. We'll see during the course of the show how much the batteries drop, but that's double the power going to it now than what it was. But that blueberry custard cookie, whatever it is
blueberry cake,
delicious. Blueberry cake, yeah.
custard.
Well, it's a bakery type custardy vapey
There's no
thing.
custard in there. It's
Yeah.
cake.
Well, thanks, Cloud
Oh,
Chucker, and thanks to
Hi,
all the
Cloud.
people that wish me happy birthday. It is tomorrow, but I don't have a show
Hmm.
tomorrow, so thanks for the happy birthday early wishes, anyways.
and happy birthday, Scuba.
Thanks, Speed.
You,
Yeah,
you old
I
fart,
will be
you.
older. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be older. I feel it every day. I'm getting older and older, but I
The only
keep
thing I'll
on
say
chugging
is
along.
welcome to the club.
Right, right. Yeah, 'cause you got me beat.
And Munchkin, get that smirk off because you're going to join us sooner or later, anyways.
But you
Yeah.
both will be much older by then. Well, not much
we
older. I
we
mean,
will both be hey Tam Vapes.
you're only 6 years older than me, so.
Oh, I got news, guys. Tam Vapes, for those of y'all that don't watch Wendy Vape's show over there, that Wendy and DeMillan and Tam Vapes and Fresh and Addy Tooney, all of them are on that show. They do a lot of juice mixing and stuff. And Tam Vapes has one shots. So Tam Vapes is going to send me some one shots, which I'm going to show y'all here on the show, and how easy it is for y'all to get something like that. If you're scared of doing DIY, if you have one shot, it makes it really really simple. And she's got like a boatload of one shots. I don't know what she's sending me, but the it makes it just so much easier. If you're scared of doing DIY, then one shots is the way to go. Still going to be a lot cheaper than, oh, why did that? Oh, it did show up. I can't see it. Thanks, Talion. That's the real Talion.
See, I knew when you said that, that's what he would do.
No, I didn't want him to send a donation, but I appreciate it, Talion. um, I need to get better logos and stuff. I YouTube apparently just making sure it works. It works, Talion. The they gave me the membership thing, where I can like people can click on be a member. I don't want to do that because then you have to pay to be, and screw that. I think they should make it where people could click and be a member for free.
Of what?
Just a member to the channel where they don't have to pay, to get cool icons and stuff.
Oh,
Right now it's like I don't even know if they have it where you can set it to $0 and then I can make cool little icons for people to have that are members of the channel. That would be awesome because then
It would.
everybody could do it, It's just like I'll
hmm
click on member because it's free. But the way they have it, I mean, you can set it the price really low, but nobody wants to pay a monthly fee to watch me, so screw that.
Can you set that like -1?
Yeah, -1.
No, we're
So
not
I
gonna
pay
set it to
y'all. I'm
-1.
gonna
We're
I'm
not
gonna
paying them.
I'm gonna pay y'all, right? The Evdillo is a boat anchor. What? DeMillan? What is she talking about? The
The
Evdillo is
weight,
much
maybe?
heavier. Do y'all really think it's that heavy? I mean, it is.
No,
I guess it's got some weight to it, but I
it's not
mean,
bad.
DeMillan can't. I know she can't bad talk the mod because I see her using it all the time. So I know
See,
she.
to me, it looks the same like when you've got it in your hand as what's that one mod? Uh, I can't remember the name of it right now.
Dominican.
Yes, that's what
Ah,
it looks like.
it does. I mean, Dominican. Yeah, it's,
Mm.
it's similar, I
It's the
guess.
same shape
Not
ish.
really.
No, the
Not.
Minican, not that version.
No, that's the one
Well, I
I'm.
don't.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't have. This is Dominican V3.
Uh,
This is not the one with the fingerprint. I have that one too somewheres. But that's the normal V3, and then there's a V3S that has the fingerprint reader on it.
I'm
The
not
Odin
talking
is
about that.
lighter. That's weird that the Odin
It's
would be lighter.
it's similar to this one
Ah,
in shape.
I have one of
Yeah.
those too.
I know you do. Same color.
Yep.
Oh,
Not
Gail's
compared to
not
the
here
I
yet,
Odin.
is
maxed
she?
out my headset.
No, Gale's.
Oh no.
I haven't seen Gale. The Odin is heavy. See, now Tam says the Odin is heavy. I don't know, but compare the difference between the Odin and this mod is way smaller than the Odin. I think
Well,
this
that's
is like the
the
smallest one you can get. This 21700 dual 21700 anyway.
yeah the really timekeeper. You think the Odin is lighter? I heard that
Um,
the Odin is really heavy.
Creed, look, I can get you the link, or DeMillan can. DeMillan, you're welcome to post the link to Wendy's channel. If y'all want to go subscribe to Wendy Vape's channel, they do that show every Monday. So check that show out. They go
Well,
on there and they make juices and stuff. It's pretty cool.
DeMellon, is your Monday show is that Pacific time friendly?
It's earlier. I don't know exactly what time it starts. Is it like 5 p.m. Eastern? I think.
Eastern?
Yeah, I think
Oh
so.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. 7 p.m. Eastern time. Oh, it's 4 Pacific. Yeah,
Okay,
see.
yeah, yeah. It's
That's
still a
going to
little
be
bit early
early
for
for
me.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can always watch a replay.
Oh, that's true.
TTG said happy birthday, you old fart.
Who did?
TTG.
Hello. Hey, Tall Tall Guy. Yeah, I am an old fart. I found my other pair of tall tile got pliers out in the garage in my toolbox. I mean, I'm like, really? Why are my
Are
vape
they all
tools out in the
pliers?
garage with, yeah, the TTG pliers, these things. Whoops, these, which I just totally changed my screen and I can't see anything now. But yeah, these,
You mean
which
like
which
earlier?
have helped me numerous times to get tanks unstuck from mods because it happens all the time. You get a
I know.
tank stuck on your
Are you
mod,
Unicron?
you can't get it off. I saw that Tim
Oh,
Vapes
oh, 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 oh.
what?
You've got the wrong version now. TTG said they now come in blue.
Oh boy.
Oh, you dirty dog. TTG. Anyways, I saw that Tam Vapes went and bought a set of these. Now, I couldn't hear her response because for some reason the sound was cutting out. I didn't know if she said she liked them or not, but they work great for cutting cotton. It's like I said, as long as you use them just to cut cotton, don't be cutting wire or anything with them, and they will cut cotton like you wouldn't believe, and they don't get stuck on the cotton or anything. Just don't get juice on them. If you do, wipe it off,
They don't
and
TTG,
handle nose
I'm
they're
dips
trying,
too
fine.
but I,
well.
I don't have to try very hard because I know he's going to order a blue one from you.
I can't get the red dip anymore. Wow.
Speaking of
Hey, Ninja.
ordering,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
haven't told me what you want for your birthday yet.
I don't know. Do y'all have any ideas to tell Munchkin what I need for my birthday?
Do do you want a Ferrari?
Well, there's a lot of
No.
stuff that you need, but you don't get needs for your birthday. You get wants for your birthday. So what do you want for your birthday?
Scuba,
Once is
Ferrari, yacht.
a yacht would be
You said
really
she
cool,
said
but
Realistically,
want.
okay, realistically,
You
damn.
said want. You didn't say realistically.
Okay,
Like can
he
afford.
doesn't. He actually doesn't need new underwear. He
yeah,
just
I don't need new underwear. That's steak and a BJ always works for me.
Scuba, do
Damn.
you want a haircut?
Well,
he's gonna get a haircut anyway.
yes, she
That's
said
not
she was
part
gonna
of
give me.
his birthday.
I thought more of getting something that we could both use. If I got something for my birthday.
I can think of something, but I can't say it during the show.
Well, you know what we don't have that I really could use
Munchkin
is
knows what it is because I recognize the smile on her face.
What? No, I don't know what it is. Wait.
um
Mm,
I Swift kicking the ass. Uh,
Gets that
I still
anyway.
want to get a good. Now Munchkin has a ultrasonic, but I want to get a good one that's a heated ultrasonic with the digital display on there. Cause I have a lot of tanks that sit around
Just
and cleaning
just
them
put
out.
hot water. Just put hot water in it.
We already
I don't
had
want a
this
freaking
discussion. That is
ultrasonic.
not good enough.
That's not good
Really?
enough.
Yeah, it's not good
All
enough.
right, I'll find something good enough. I don't
No,
know.
no, I meant I was talking to Speed with it. Just put hot water in it.
Yeah, that is not good enough. I've already
Why
dealt with.
not?
I've dealt with. You got one from Harbor Freight? Wow. No, I've seen the ones that see Harbor Freight. I want they sell one on eBay and Amazon that's pretty nice. It's stainless steel with digital display, and the ones that are heated really get in there and clean stuff good.
I
But
E-
suggested you
yeah,
just stick it in a
exactly, Wally
nylon
World. You
bag
put
and
in a little
toss
bit
it
of
in the
soap and hot water,
dishwasher.
and you're good.
And he looked at me like I was out of my mind. So
The dishwasher.
yeah,
I'd be afraid of losing little parts.
well, I
that's why
turned
you put
off
it in
I
a
turned off
nylon
Super
bag.
Chat Unicron because I didn't want people sending money that way. I mean, I could turn Super Chat on so you could use the little stickers and stuff, but I think Super Chat only goes to YouTube and they take a freaking they take like 30% of it. So it kind of sucks. But oh, you see Super Chat? I thought I turned that off. Okay, never
I
Well,
mind.
don't.
there's a dollar
I don't
sign.
see
I
it.
don't know if you can donate
Yeah, I
money.
see the dollar sign.
I mean, if I clicked on it, you'd be donating yourself money. But
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, donate myself.
So you lose 30% every time you donate to yourself.
Yes, Pat. About the landlord was trying to to sue me for $15,000. Yeah,
What?
yeah,
mm,
saying that
mm.
I broke plants around the house. I'm like, really? Plants? And so we sent a letter back because you have to write them back within 30
Well, you don't
days, or they
have to,
just
but yeah,
well, if you don't, then they award him the money, and then I get
right.
sued. But so I sent a letter back saying, we want detailed receipts where that you showed that you paid $15,000 to fix this property or whatever, and We haven't heard anything back at all. So yeah, 15,000 grand, 15,000 in plants. No, there was not
Well, it was
15,000 on that whole
they said it
property.
was 15,000 because they had to fix the pool and landscaping.
Yeah, the pool was already in terrible shape, which the whole time I lived there, they never came out to
Now, the
maintenance
pool
at
was
all.
dirty,
Yeah.
so all they had to do was clean it and fill it. There was nothing wrong with it that needed to be repaired. Um,
And you got that, DeMillen, right there. He wanted to
yeah.
resurface the pool
So
and probably
no.
re-landscape everything so it could sell the
It was
house.
all my weed plants.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there was stuff. I'm not gonna. There was stuff that needed to be done. You know,
Anytime you rent out a property, there's
no,
going to be
no.
things that need
They
to be
they
fixed.
needed to call a landscaper in because he had acreage property and those bushes were out of control. But
Yeah.
it was not 15 grand worth of landscaping. You could have hired a couple landscape crew people for a couple $100 to go out there and cut it all down. But
Well,
no, we filed an answer and said we wanted receipts, itemized receipts showing what adds up to 15 grand. That was back in April. They've never responded. So I called the court and they said the next thing that'll happen if it goes on long enough, a judge will order a hearing. So he'll get notified in the mail that there's a hearing, and then we'll decide if he can attend virtually, or if we actually have to go back to Georgia. But
well, thanks, Tam. Now I feel
Wow.
that much older. Tam's 3 years. I'm 3 years older than Tam. Wow. No, the whole thing with the pool. He tried to sell the property the year before that, and he had his property manager come on. Hey, I really need you to help us out. Could you please keep the pool blue while we're showing the property? I was like, sure, no problem. They didn't offer to help. It was literally I was spending $100 a week in chlorine just to keep that pool blue because there's something wrong with the filter system on it. So I was having to dump chlorine into that thing. And I was like, man, I wasn't doing it again. And I told him, I was like, if you plan on showing the property again, you're going to have to get the pool fixed, the filtering system fixed, which I did everything I could. It was a sand filter. I replaced all the sand. I put all brand new sand in there from the pool store, and it's still there's something wrong with the pipes, like it's got a leak in it, so it doesn't filter the stuff right. They're gonna have to dig up the ground and fix the holes in the pipe, which whoever the previous tenants that were there let the pipes freeze. You can't have water and stuff in the winter in there because it'll crack the PVC pipes and then it gets screwed, which is what happened. I'm almost sure of it.
You can do it, but you've got to. There's a way to do it.
Yeah, chlorine does gas off quick. I would have if it was my house, Dave, I would have converted that thing to salt water in a hot second. It literally would have cost me $1,500 to convert it to salt water, and boom, the problem would have been fixed. You don't have to deal with chlorine anymore. I don't know if any of y'all ever owned a saltwater pool, but basically, you have this little bitty system that basically hits the salt that's in your water with a DC charge that converts it to chlorine. Boom. After it does all that, it converts back to salt, goes back into your pool, and it just continues the process. You literally fill it up with salt one time per year. You may have to add a little bit the next year, but salt is dirt cheap. And then that's it, man. That is like maintenance free. You run that thing, it'll keep your pool chlorinated exactly the way it's supposed to be. It'll stay. Much rather have a saltwater pool. It's easier on the eyes too than
see,
freaking
and Dave, I
chlorine.
don't know how he can put that on him because that pool was fucking empty. So there's no you left water in it and it froze. No, the pool was empty. It was never filled back up for the season.
I mean, y'all saw the
So
picture I did with the Scuba's Hangout stand that Breeze made me. That water was blue, and that was when the pool. That was before I went through all the troubles with the pool when it started just clouding up all the darn time. And I bought a new freaking pump for it, everything. And I just got tired of sinking money into a place that I don't even own. Just got tired of sinking money into it.
Pools
So
can get rather expensive.
I'm going to build the trilogy again tonight. Trilogy, which somebody asked me to build the trilogy, so I'm going
Would
to
that
build
be
it.
the Rose trilogy?
No, you know what I did want to build just because
That's right.
um, I heard Vic talking about it like his dream setup. He wanted one of the original K funds, which I
You
still
got
got
one?
the real old school K fund. Yeah. I remember when I did shows way back on Vapors TV that I would do builds on the K fund, little bunny ears method. Worked great. And I know I have a K fund, but it may take me an hour to find the damn thing. But I got K funds. I even got one of the big giant K fund clone deals that's still brand new in the box, probably on this shelf actually. I think it is on this shelf. It's like a 30 millimeter K fund. It's huge, but yeah, it's not the same as the normal small looking. The Trilogy Tam is a great tank for flavor, but if it's not built correctly, it will leak all over the place. Just fair warning. Um, and it's all in the design of the Trilogy. I can show you on the build cam here what I'm talking about if the build cam wants to stay still, but I'll try. Let's switch over to that. So this is the deck. This is actually the Trilogy right here. So if I put this on, it looks like that when I screw it down, but I'm not going to screw it down. So the good thing about the Trilogy is it's a shorter tank, so your mouth is a lot closer to the coils. So if you saw, you don't got that big long distance like you would on something like the Fatality that's out of screen right now, but it's way higher than Trilogy. So the bad thing on the Trilogy, which let me see if I can get this where y'all can see it, which is what causes the leaking issues. Let me see if I get this through here and bend this out of the way. So inside here, this is where your airflow comes in, this giant hole right here. And then over here on this side, this is your wick is going through here, right? But when this is laying down here, it allows your juice, like if this is too close or if your wicking is touching this wall right here that's on the side, it creates a channel for juice to drop down in here. And if that happens, it goes, you can see the 510 right there. You see the 510 in there? So what happens is it creates a channel for your juice to be able to drip down in here, and that's where you're getting the leaking coming from. It's going to come all out of the side here, and you're going to be like, what the hell? So when you wick this, you have to make sure your wick goes up and over and down into your juice flow here. If it's touching this wall whatsoever, you're going to have a channel created that drips juice down into the center, and then you have a big, uh, oh Lord, DeMillan, I'm scared to look at that picture. But once you do get it built, you do want to have your coils towards the center where the airflow is. So I'm gonna move this back over, but um, that's the whole reason the Trilogy leaks so bad. And you got to get, I mean, you can see that these juice flow holes are huge, so you got to make sure you put plenty of wick in here, but at the same time avoid these walls. It literally, I would probably be better off if I could get in there and shave these walls out just to stop that from happening. Um, if they made a version 2 of the Trilogy and took those walls and just shaved out a corner, like just took a Dremel tool and curved a half moon on each side, that would fix the problem. Um, that would be it. Oh Lord, let me see what DeMillan posted a picture of. I'm scared to look, but oh yeah, I'm going for that look, DeMillan. At this point, it's getting long enough to where it pretty much is that much
You're
hair.
gonna put it in
I don't.
pigtails.
I usually don't have the Clark Kent look going on, but I said I'm getting older. I'm going to let it ride tonight. Next week's show may or may not happen. I'm going to be in Georgia next week during on Friday, so may not. I mean, depends on where we end up staying, whether or not it has Wi-Fi. It's obviously going to be a patched
We
up
are
show
staying
job,
in a
but
hotel with Wi-Fi. I'm not sleeping in the car. Y'all can't hear us breathe
we're
at the
going to
same time.
broadcast from the car. Um, I look so responsible. Well, thanks, Dave. I'm, I'm responsible. Scuba on location. There you go, Breeze.
But he's
So what are
seriously
you going to be
stressing
doing in
me out.
Georgia?
Well, okay. As far as what I'm doing in Georgia, my middle son, my Marine son that was in Okinawa, is now back in the States. And on the 19th of this month, he should be sent back home or 18th or 19th, he's going to be sent back home. So he'll be in Georgia, back at home, out of the Marines, done with the Marines, unless he decides he wants to extend it. But I really don't think he's going to do that. I look like a soccer coach. Oh my God. I shouldn't have left my hair. Munchkin's like, go ahead,
It's
leave your hair like that.
fine.
I
I
can put
like
it back
it.
the other way. It's not that difficult to do,
They're
but
just giving you a hard time.
well, everybody gives me a hard time. Or a news
Well,
broadcaster.
when you actually oh God, what was that one old news broadcaster? Oh God, he had the hair exactly like that with the glasses too.
Tom Brokaw?
Yeah, no, older.
Older.
Yeah,
Jeez, I got the George Jones look. Oh my goodness, y'all are really.
Walter
Walter
Cronkite?
Cronkite?
that's
No,
it, Walter Cronkite.
he does
No,
not
I
look
don't
like
look like Walter
Yes, you
Concrete.
do.
Concrete? I don't look like
does
Walter
not.
Concrete. Oh my
Have I
goodness.
tried the Fireball rum yet? No. I went to the
Y'all
liquor
are,
store and got 2 bottles of Fighting Cock.
yes, we have
And then we've
plenty
got
of.
enough. My boss has got a bottle in the car that he's driving around with. And then I'm sure when we go to Georgia, we're going to be going to that one liquor store and getting a
Oh,
giant
that
bottle
has the
too.
big bottles of fighting cock. I'm glad you reminded me. Yeah, we got to go there for the big bottles of fighting cock.
And
Yeah.
then you're going to be transporting liquor across state lines.
Yeah, we did it last time. We got a bottle of Everclear, a couple bottles of bourbon.
Oh yeah, Everclear because you can get it down there.
We don't need Everclear. We
But
don't need it.
it got drank, didn't it? Well, it either got
It
drank
did.
or used to clean stuff. It
It
works
got
either way.
drank, but it gave me a headache, and
Well,
it's
because
not.
it's very strong, and
No, it's not worth it. It doesn't. It's unnecessary.
well, we didn't mix it like with a big giant jug of um, tropical punch or something. Then you wouldn't even know. 190 proof.
Millen,
Yeah, that's it,
I bet
Johnny.
it does clean Addies.
That's what it is in Georgia. It's 190 proof. It's pretty much
Yep,
pure alcohol, so it's strong. Up here, you can't get it
it
that strong.
burns.
I forget
Yeah,
what the proof is up here, but it's not
well, they don't
190.
have Everclear here. We just have what is it? Just grain alcohol.
Oh,
The last time I went to buy Everclear, I had to drive to Montana to get Everclear.
Montana. Wow, wow. Yeah, it's in Georgia. You can just it's like it wasn't even expensive either. It's actually pretty cheap for a regular 750 milliliter.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's legal here again now. It's just not anything that they stock. They made
that's
it
because y'all got
legal
government.
again here,
Yeah.
except for the liquor stores that are close to college campuses. They won't sell it there, but
I waited
if
to get
there's
home,
not a
Dave.
demand for it, they're not going to order it. And there's no demand for it. So
Well,
It actually, really, it has limited use.
Munchkin knows more about it than I do, and Pat brought it up to me, and I was like, you know what? I don't like bringing politics into the show, but since it's got to do with
oh, good
vaping,
lord, you're going to do it anyway. What?
well, the whole vice president that Biden's picking out, that chick, isn't she the
Well,
one
she's a
that's?
Democrat from California, so automatically she's anti-vaping. Anybody in California, especially the Democrats, are anti-vaping.
Yeah, that's what worries me. Did I glue
I
the
don't
510?
know.
I have not yet, Creed. You just reminded me. I forgot. I don't know
Not
if I
without
want.
paying
I don't.
tax on it, Cobra.
I'm wondering what kind of should I use wood glue? Well, wood glue though wouldn't bond metal against
No,
wood
super
though.
glue would work.
I got super
Yeah,
glue.
super glue.
I got it
Gorilla
right
glue,
there.
whatever.
Um, it's actually, man, I got long thumbnails. But yeah, it looks like I can see where the glue was on the edges, so I can just put glue right there and screw this back down, and it should be good to go. I'll glue it right now. This is
Hold on,
crazy, crazy.
Creed. Are you saying? Okay, yeah, no. Creed said super glue will work great. I was
Okay,
gonna say because you use super glue on wood anyway. So
let me see if I can get some to come out. This is older super glue, but it's coming out slowly. Yep.
really, you're calling the super glue old?
No, I'm the only old one around here, man. Oh yeah, it's coating it really good. Go all the way around this thing.
Yeah, King Cobra, two-part epoxy would work good too.
Yeah. Okay, now it's got a really good coating of it around there. Let me see if I can get this back in
So
here. And I'm going to
with
screw it
his
down using an addy of some sort so that it'll be
with
on
his hair
tight.
done like that, picture him in like a button-down shirt. He looks like he could be a history teacher, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Y'all are so
Yeah.
bad.
It's right next to my mouth. I can't get it any
But
closer
see,
to my
he's
face.
old enough so he could be teaching history that he lived.
Now that's just wrong. Aren't you older than him?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is glued
But
down in there. I mean,
I don't have a haircut like that, so I
I
can't
don't
get away with it.
actually. It's probably not a good idea to do it
You
like
don't have
that.
any.
That's
I
gonna
got
make
hair.
it.
Put a weight on top of it of some sort.
Oh, there we go. This makes it go down in there further. That's gonna seal up nice.
All right, so Scuba, when you press on it with your thumb, you need to take your thumb off so you don't glue your thumb to it.
Dude, it's in there. Look at that.
It's crooked.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look at that. It's crooked.
Dude, it's in there all the way. It's just the way it looks on camera. Yeah,
No, it's
it look
crooked.
it's fine. Dude, it's fine. I'll show it here. It's fine.
I'll just talk louder. Hopefully that'll work. I can't get it any closer.
I'm just gonna let that dry now. How about that?
You got super glue on the outside.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You can see it on camera.
I
Dude,
didn't see anything.
that was
Why
just
are you giving him a hard time?
that he loves giving me a hard time.
It's Friday.
Yes, it is Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
It is a bust Scuba's balls because he's getting older tomorrow show. That's what it is. All right, we're gonna put some cotton in. I'm probably gonna need that big bottle of blueberry if you would suggest, if you would please, Dave.
Do
I hear
you want me to
Harris's
bring you the
anchor
bottle of
baby and her
blueberry?
parents were never U.S. citizens. Damn, Dave. You know, like I said, I really don't want to dive too much into it. I'm just scared because of the fact that she's from California, and from what I understand, she's totally anti-vaping.
Dave,
And
I know her parents came from out of the country. I don't know if they became citizens or not, but she is a citizen.
yeah,
And speaking of the anti-vaping thing, have you seen the latest commercial? At least it's the latest one I've seen here on
with the
anti-vaping.
with the dude breathing in metal, it's got the creature.
Oh no, no, this is
Oh,
one where it's a teenage girl in a bathroom. She is in this stall with another girl, and she drops her vape in the toilet, and she
okay.
digs it out, and they're like talking about addictive drugs and all this stuff, and then she starts vaping on this thing coming out of the toilet, and it's like
Really?
really.
Do
That's
they
not
really think we?
anti-vaping. That's just being gross. Don't vape on something you drop in the toilet. Don't.
Well, there's a few problems with that. One, I don't know anybody that would actually vape on anything coming out of a toilet.
No,
I
no.
don't see
Two,
them.
I
Especially
don't
a
know how
public
the vape.
toilet.
I don't know how it would be working after it dropped in the toilet.
Right? No, it wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Why is it dinging at me if it's plugged in?
because it actually is it plugged in? Plugged in?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's because
not
you're
good.
talking too loud and the mic's working hard.
Hold on, let me make sure it's charging. Okay, now it's definitely charging. So maybe it's because
You
I
just
hadn't pushed the button or something in a
you
while.
just you just need to talk quieter.
They don't show freaking like heroin needles getting pulled out of the toilets and people shooting up with them. So it's
Well,
bull
because
crap.
they don't. They're not worried about teenagers in the bathroom doing heroin. Apparently, vaping is the great scourge. Which I don't see anything wrong with them trying to um, persuade teenagers not to vape because they don't need to. You know what I mean? But
Right.
they could do that truthfully without, because that's what they did with drugs. When you were a teenager and you had the anti-drugs, people knew they were full of shit, so they didn't listen to anything they had to say. So like when shit like spice came around, that was actually a fucking problem. and people started telling you, look, that will kill you, nobody believed them because they had been lying about everything else the whole time. So they're destroying their own credibility by being full of shit. Yes, Lillian, what can I do for you?
Okay, I'm peeling the outside layer
What?
off of this Muji because
No,
that
shut
outside layer is like blue jean material, so I take that off every
No,
time.
no.
I want my cotton to be able to soak up the juice well.
Personally, I don't think it matters whether it's Republican or Democrat. Neither party gives a shit about us. They're going to
Well,
pander to whoever they believe their voter base wants, and
Oh,
if they
no,
think the people that are going to vote for them want it banned, then that's what they're going to do. So it doesn't matter
no,
really.
they aren't even going to do that. It's going to be who's got the bigger paycheck, who's got the bigger check, and
Right.
that's the way I'll go. Screw the people, what the voters want. It's wherever the money is.
Well,
yeah.
that's whoever's going to give them the votes or line their pockets is what they're going to go with. But as far as what Biden said about banning, um, what he actually said was that if there's science that says that it's detrimental, he'll take it off the market, and he wants to actually see science. Which, first of all, I don't believe that because politicians don't look and never have looked at fucking science because they vote by their pockets. They make their decisions based on money and not anything else. But let's stop talking about politics, please, because
Hey, I've stopped a
not
long
gonna
time
go.
ago.
I'm talking to the people in chat.
Oh,
It's not gonna go over well. So
No, no.
yeah.
just not, yeah.
It never does.
Mm-mm.
This is actually going to be an election where everything is even more polarized than normal, I think.
We don't have any other choices. That's the problem. I think we need more choices.
Yeah.
If multiple choice was A, B, C, D, and we only have A, B, that kind of sucks.
Well, there is, you could go independent, but the problem is, people always go with Republican or
Right,
Democrat.
that's
Not
true.
enough people go independent to make a difference. So
Yeah.
basically, just kind of throwing away your vote, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, you're right about that, King Cobra. I don't trust not a goddamn one of them. Doesn't matter what party you are on. It's just a different
Well,
flavor shit sandwich.
how long? I mean, if we go back in time, how
Isn't it
far
scuba?
back do we have to go to find a presidential election where you're actually voting for making a choice between two good people?
Mm,
Because it seems
never.
like
It's
all
the
my
lesser
life
of two
it's
evils.
yeah, all my life it seems like you're voting for the person that is yeah, the lesser of two evils.
Right.
All right.
Well, what's sad is it doesn't matter who we vote for because the president doesn't make the fucking rules. Congress does, and that's a bunch of fucking old white people that are only looking out for themselves. They don't give a shit about any of us. Not a damn one of us, unless we got money. And I don't mean our kind of money. Talking their
Yeah.
kind of money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Congress is the one that makes the rules, not the president. He's just a puppet, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna have to go get that juice. It looks like I need that blueberry juice,
He wants you to get the blueberry juice for him.
He's
please.
got that downstairs, doesn't he?
No, I do
Where
not.
is it?
It's right there on the next to the
Hold on.
bed. Yep, big bottle. Um, Now the main thing you have to look for on this, what I'm going to show you after I get this wet, because it's kind of hard when it's dry, but right there where it can touch the wall, I'm going to kind of dig under here to make sure that it's not touching that wall. Otherwise, it's all going to drip down in the inside, and I'm going to have a lot of leaking issues. So, and it doesn't stay well when it's dry. So I'm waiting till I get this wet with juice. Thank you. So here's the big old bottle of blueberry, giant, and it needs to steep a lot more, but it'll work for
Did,
these purposes.
did you tell her thank you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You must be deaf.
Apparently I am.
Okay. So we're just gonna get all this wet, and then I'm gonna burn it in a little bit, and then we'll go back and adjust. Man, that blueberry smells so good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's it, King Cobra. Exactly.
And I always pre-fire these a few times just to make sure that I'm not getting that dry cotton taste. Make sure you don't touch that plastic tip to the hot
Right,
coils either.
unless you like the flavor of
Yeah,
fresh
you like the
socks.
flavor of, or if you like the flavor of fresh plastic, let that
Well,
tip
fresh
touch.
socks would be better than old socks,
Yeah,
old dirty
true.
socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want dirty socks.
Dolores, it is a bit of a fussy tank. It's got great flavor. I will say that, but
Yeah,
it
the
is a
trilogy's
fussy
got
tank.
great flavor. There we go.
Yeah, pretty
So
much,
now
Pat.
I can get in here and try and get this off the wall as
Power
much as
corrupts. It always
possible.
has.
So all I'm doing is sticking my tweezers in to lift this up off. See how it's not on the wall
Kevin
now?
says you're dribbling.
I'm dribbling.
You're dribbling.
I'm dribbling down that spout scuba. Oh, I may have dribbled a little bit down there when I was filling it, but that's a big bottle. I mean, what can I do?
Be
Let's see
careful.
if I can get all this up away from that edge there. I really want to get and a Dremel and like just drill that out there.
I have a Dremel.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
even
you
I
smell it?
even know where all my parts are.
She smelled this juice from across the room. This is
It smells
blueberry
good.
blueberry cake.
Blueberry.
Yeah.
Um.
She
Shit.
she can smell the blueberry cake batter from across the room. She was like, "What
It's
is
not
that?"
blueberry cake batter. What the hell is it? The
It's
blueberry.
blueberry cake with cream cheese frosting or something like
Yeah,
that.
the glazed blueberry. Yeah.
Unfortunately, my trilogy just sits on the shelf. I'm sorry to hear that, timekeeper. Look how close your coils are to your mouth. You literally can look in here and see your coils. It's crazy. So let's try not to fill this too quick or overflow or anything like that. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. I don't know. There's some actually spilling out of this juice bottle. This is not the most spill-free bottles that you can get. That's for sure.
No, you've got the really large bottle, and it's got that really big tip to it.
Yeah. Well, it drips out of the side where it actually screws together, though. That's See how I got juice like all around the top. It shouldn't be like that, but it does.
Why does it sound like there's a joke in here somewhere?
Th- there probably is. Just dive
So
deep enough into the gutter and you'll find it.
Oh no, I actually went there, but I was trying to not
there we
actually
go. What is
voice it.
that? All right, let
Yes,
me get all
that
this
that
up.
is it.
Let's go back where everybody can
Dolores.
see now. Now let's go back and vape this thing, which I'm at. Um, yeah, if it's the number 6 one, the blueberry, the glass, the no bubble glass. No, I don't use the bubble glass on the trilogy. I like the nice smooth look this has.
That's what I was thinking about, Dire Thing. That would be thin enough to where
This
it would
works
stand
way
up to.
better when you have the airflow open.
Sure it does.
If I can get the airflow open, hold on. Apparently, this is black, so it's hard to see. Feels wet all over the place.
So we've got two big giant bottles left, and we have not made any cinnamon roll yet.
There we go.
Ooh.
I know we do need to make some of that cinnamon roll. Now, if it starts leaking like crazy, then I did not get enough cotton in there. I
Well,
tried.
you put it on the outside of the lid,
Yeah, I
so
mean, I
I would
did,
imagine it
but
wouldn't get. No, dear. DeMillan said the Teflon tape for the plumbing tape around the threads on the bottle to keep it from leaking.
mm.
But that would be on the outside, so it
See,
shouldn't
this
touch.
this blueberry still has that harsh kick to it because it hasn't
Hmm.
steeped well enough yet. I mean, you can tell
Hey, fat
where
ass, there's no food in here.
normal juice that's steeped gets really dark, and this is not even close. So it's got a ways to go, especially on a bigger bottle like that. I'm thinking at least 2 weeks
Hmm.
before it starts to get that darker color, and then it's going to
Yeah,
taste a lot better. I mean, it
mine
gets really.
mine is kind
Yeah,
of
look how
dark.
dark hers is. Same
Yeah,
juice.
and
Now, and hers is a lot
Yeah, the
lighter on the
strawberry
milligram.
cookie, you would think that one would be darker than the blueberry, but it's not. It's lighter. But even that's gotten a lot darker than it was
Mm.
initially.
This thing does have excellent flavor. I can't fault the trilogy on that. I mean, the thing is great. If it wasn't for the leaking issue on this, I mean, it would be an all-around really good. Like I said, it even edges out on the flavor from the Fatality, which is like my favorite tank. But this thing just the flavor is just that much more better, just a little bit more.
Yes, Pat. The number 6 is the right blueberry
Yeah, that's the
recipe, the one that
blueberry.
Dolores put in there.
You will really like that blueberry. No, it doesn't have a floral taste at all, Johnny. It has before it before it steeps, it has like a bitter bite to the blueberry. I guess that's the best way to explain it. And it's all because the juices haven't all mixed in together really good yet. Some juices you
Just
can
harsh.
just pretty much pour and vape, but especially on a lot of the fruity vapes, it seems like to me needs a lot more steep time than some of the custards that I vape. Custards though, they get better with steep too, but they most of those I can vape right off the bat. But the anything with berries or something like that or fruits, I have to let them steep a little bit longer just to smooth out.
Well, the strawberry cookie, when you first make that, the strawberry. Have you guys ever had strawberry
Yep, just sharp. There you go, Dave. It's just a little
strawberry
sharp.
jello, the powder? Like, have you ever tried just the powder before you mix it?
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it tastes like when you first mix it. That in your face artificial strawberry. But even after just a couple days, that mellows out tremendously. It's good shit.
Well, on the blueberry, it calls for 1.5%, I do believe, of the blueberry. I did change it to 1.6%, which isn't a big difference.
Did you
But and
change it or did you just over drip?
no, no, I actually changed it.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't overdrip. I
And then he
changed it
overdripped it.
because I
Because
wanted
that's how
just
mine
a
get changed.
slight bit more blueberry because the smaller bottle of blueberry I made, I put a
Hmm.
little bit more blueberry, and I kind of, which was completely different because that made it go from 1.6 to 1.9 just because it was such a smaller bottle. But that 0.01% difference in a 500 mil, that's a lot. So that's why I only went up that 0.1% on that.
Which is
But
so funny because you hate blueberry.
I really don't care for most blueberry juices, but that blueberry from Glass is freaking really good. So
It is good. I like it. I'm happy
this
with
is definitely getting
these.
better and better every vape I take. Even though I burned it in a couple times, it still takes a few more hits, especially on RDAs. You don't have that problem. RTAs, it's almost like you seal in the damn flavor. Hold on a second.
Just yell at him. So I see Gail's not here. I'll bring it up anyways. So I did get the Voopoo Drag X,
Yeah.
and
There we go.
I am actually loving this thing.
You really like it? Cool.
I do. I do.
I
It's
see. I should have ordered one when they were on sale. I mean, when they had that sale, it's like, oh, that was
and
15% off. So,
and that is the blue.
yeah, beautiful. And that's got so you do get the bigger tank because that looks like the bigger 4.5 mil tank than the 2 mil that they get over in the UK.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I didn't look at the box. I just put it together.
Yeah,
But
yeah. We're in the States, so they go ahead. I mean, even on the description, it said it came with the 4.5 mil tank. But that's because we're in the States. In the
yeah,
UK, I don't think they have the option. They could buy it separately, I think. But
I'm still playing around with it. But it's to me, it's like having a great stock oil tank.
ah,
But I mean, it's proprietary, so I suppose it would be considered an all-in-one.
so
Um,
what's your airflow like? Is it more like a
Here it is, Dave.
bring it close again speed? They said.
oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what's your airflow like? I mean, I know you got adjustment on there on the side, so Is it more of a restricted mouth to lung? I mean,
No,
direct lung, or
no, it is. If I go wide open on this thing,
wow, that seems pretty airy.
yeah, it's not as restricted as like the Kelpie, wide
Huh.
open.
Okay.
I
And
crank
how's
it down.
battery life for it being a single battery?
Now that's something I've been playing around with. So I've had the wattage cranked up. I'm putting the wattage down a little bit now, and I'm using the 1.5 ohm coils. I'm running at 55 watts. For me, I'll have to change the battery out about 3 times.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll have to change the battery twice during the day.
But
Um, and I'll get about 3 refills to the battery.
Johnny, I think the
So that's
the
pretty bad.
the trilogy
Yeah.
was the most expensive tank out of those, so you did pick the most expensive one. The Romomizer V2 I still want to get because of how many good things I've heard about it. That one, I mean, I got the Ragnar, but the Ragnar to me is more clouds than flavor. So if I get the V2 and it's really good on flavor, then that'll be the winner between those out of those. I don't know if it's going to compare with the trilogy though. The trilogy is it's just really good. I mean, I'm surprised I even ever set this down. The only reason I did is because I got more tanks in, but this thing vapes great. Um, and fits on a lot more mods than the Ragnar does because the Ragnar is so big. I mean, there's size comparison is huge. I mean, this is way bigger.
In Munchkin, you're supposed to hide the handcuffs.
Did
Those
you
are
get
over
the
there.
handcuffs?
No, I didn't get the handcuffs.
There is handcuffs right beside the bed. Now, the reason they're beside the bed,
I was
before this
joking.
goes too bad, I mean, she could
Uh
literally
huh.
walk right now and grab the handcuffs. The
Uh,
reason they're beside the bed is because I
Uh huh.
can't find the key to the. They're not play handcuffs. They're real handcuffs. So they're a lot harder to pick than like just cheesy ones. But Dave, we
And
know. No, wait a minute. The key's missing, so wouldn't want to handcuff anybody in those
no, I
because.
can't go to work with handcuffs on. That wouldn't. Not a
look,
good
I
look,
got new bracelets.
right?
Yes,
Especially when my
yes,
boss would
Talion,
probably
Demillen
suspect that
and
I was
them
just
were on
arrested.
this past
That's all.
Monday.
Hmm.
Yes, and Tam Vapes was on there too.
You hush,
Y'all should
peanut.
check it out. They need some more people to come in the chat and give them some feedback. Yeah, YouTube's weird about the notifications, especially vape related, Talion. They kind of hide those in the background, so if you get one, I'd be surprised. Even though I
It's
seem to
not
get
just
a good
vape
bit of them.
stuff. Like I could be online all day, and then all of a sudden I'll get 15 freaking notifications of
Yeah.
shows and other things that were like hours ago, and they're not even vape related.
Oh, I'll get some racing notifications,
Hmm.
and they've already been posted 2 days before.
I
Right.
could do that, biker. I could get another key for it. It's not like they're specific. It's not those round key
We
handcuffs
don't
with the
need to
steel
worry
bars on
about
them.
keys for the handcuffs. Nobody's using handcuffs.
Okay, well, I'm just saying in case
That's
somebody accidentally got it. Well, I could pick
that's
it if I
that's what
had
that
to, but
rope is for. That's underneath the bed.
is this one close?
I'll shut up.
Oh my goodness. Speed.
What?
Oh, cinnamon sugar cookie. Hmm. That's the,
Yeah, the kids. Well, that's what we're worried about is the two small people handcuffing
yeah,
each
there's
other to
kids
the
around.
stairwell
That's
or
the problem.
something.
But the
Yeah.
good thing about it, even if you close the handcuffs all the way, they can pretty much slide their hands out. Well, Lily
Yeah.
can. I don't know about Hallie.
Yeah, I can just see
She
one of
might
them
can.
handcuffing the other one to the front porch or something. I don't, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need them handcuffed. We already had one hang off the deck. That
Oh,
was
I
something
could just
serious.
see you calling the police, going, "Can you come unlock the handcuffs?"
Hmm.
Police show
No,
up, and
they'd
they're
be
like,
like, we don't
Where'd
have.
the handcuffs come from?" Well, they're
Good night.
ours.
Right.
Yeah, so Wednesday, I do believe Wednesday is when we're taking a nice long drive down to Georgia,
Yes,
which I
children.
look forward to. There's quite a few places I like to eat down there, so we're going to eat at those
Night.
places. And then when we go down to go visit my oldest son, we won't be really far out of the way to go by that liquor store that's down there to get the big giant
Hmm.
liquor bottle. Scuba's bondage secrets. No, I don't. I don't do no bondage stuff. Jeez. Road
Uh-huh.
trip is always good. Yeah, I guess so,
Especially
Johnny
because he
Ernest.
doesn't have to drive.
Yes, that's you know what? That is one awesome thing. She does the driving. I can just lay back and
Because
relax.
I'm a control
And I
freak.
actually,
I
well,
can't.
I trust her
I can't.
driving. Well, except for when she swerves sometimes, and then I go, "Holy crap!" because it scares the bejesus out of me. But
You about jumped out of your seat because I hit the brakes.
you hit the brakes hard.
That's because
That
somebody
means
slowed down in front of me.
that don't mean hit the brakes hard.
That's the only other option was to hit them.
Well, I didn't want
Trust me,
to.
if you hit them, that would be hard too.
Yeah, much more jarring, I would imagine. No, he's asleep. We were on the interstate, and I got off the interstate to go to the bathroom and hit the brakes, and he panicked because you don't hit the brakes on the interstate.
Timekeeper, I
So,
like that.
yeah.
Okay, an hour earlier than these, but I'm here. Oh,
Yep,
Owl!
just me and Scuba.
Owl sent us some vape bands, and they're
Mm-hmm.
upstairs. Dadgummit. I got some, I vape, I vote vape bands
Yep.
from Owl, and thank you very much, Owl, for sending those. And they're freaking upstairs. And they're a little bit wider than the Scuba Hangout vape bands.
Yep.
They're thicker,
I
so they're
Yeah, I was
pretty
thought
gonna
you were.
put
cool.
one on
I
my
almost thought
tank,
you were
but
going
then
to
I
say
wouldn't be able to
they're
see the
wider than the
juice at
scuba
all.
handcuffs.
Than the Scuba handcuffs. No,
They
jeez.
are actually
Maybe
wider
I'm
than the
just kidding about
handcuffs.
the
Are they?
handcuffs.
No, you're not. It's too late. You can't.
I was
You
going to
can't
say.
walk that one back now. Dear,
Yeah,
it's done. Yeah.
yeah. No, that can't go back in the bottle. Sorry.
Well, how did handcuffs get brought up? Did you say something?
Uh,
Munchkin had to say something about handcuffs because then Speed was
no,
like,
I
"Yeah, the handcuffs."
no, I you said the handcuffs because
Well, because Speed said handcuffs, and I was like,
I
"No, the
no, I
handcuffs are."
pointed to something on the bed and you said, "What did you go get the handcuffs?" No, no, I did not.
Okay,
Um,
well,
No,
Pat,
no.
if
You
it's
you
on
were
sale, it's 17.99. If it's not, it's 19.99 for a
you were pulling the
750
covers up over
milligram.
the pillows or something,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and I
absolutely.
Speed
said
has
something
the
about
best merch store. Right?
you've got to hide the handcuffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, they were hidden, but I took them out so they knew where they were. The kids did, so I didn't want to put them back in the same spot. So I need to. I'll find somewhere else to put them,
A dire thing. If I really let my imagination go, I'd scare everybody.
which worries me. Yeah,
Why?
as far as the mail goes lately, it has been jacked up. And I
Really?
know yeah. We were
My
supposed to
bills are
get,
arriving on time.
oh yeah, the
Oh, the
bills
bills
do,
always arrive
right?
on time. Yeah, that's not a.
Well, Munchkin ordered a leaf blower and it was supposed to come on like the 8th of August. So it got here today.
But that's FedEx.
And yeah, that's FedEx. It's like that's not even the post
It went
office.
and hung out in Martinsville, Virginia for a week and a half, just sitting there
There
for
you
some
go.
reason.
Thanks, Al. There's the vape band, the link to the vape bands. If y'all want some, you can go check them out right there. Um, there you go. I actually had one on one of my
You would think
tanks,
so,
but
Kevin.
I'm not
Oh,
using that
Dave,
tank right now.
Dave, you're just you got to think better. More get out of the box. You're too
Whips,
tame.
whips, chains, and party
I
favors.
I do have a whip. I don't have chains.
Wait,
I
what?
have feather boas. What?
I didn't know anything about this.
It's because I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. But yeah,
The next time you're
I have a
handcuffed
whip.
to the bed, Scuba, you'll find him,
She has a
or she
whip
will.
and a feather boa.
Okay,
Okay.
the feather boas, there's a story behind that because my mother and my grandmother used to drag me to Piece Goods all the time when I was a kid. All the time. I mean, like, make me spend hours in fucking Piece Goods, which is a fabric store for those that you don't know. And they always had feather boas. And being a little girl, I always wanted one. And my mother always told me I could not have one. So when I saw them as an adult for sale at like Walmart or something, I bought one and immediately called my mother and was like, "Guess what I just bought?" And you can't stop me. So then every time I saw one, I'd buy another one.
So,
Oh my
Dave,
Buy
god.
them
Dave,
so I
what you
just
can't
like
see, Dave, is if that camera in the bedroom kind of moves a little bit, you'll see the large brass pole.
no, there's no brass pole.
Totally, I don't know. You know what? I think Gail is going to be mad if she fell asleep again for my show. And I'm like, wow, that's a second time Gail.
Well, it's late. She must need the sleep if she's gonna
Well,
fall
hey, I
asleep.
don't blame her. If she's getting some sleep,
It's like
she
2 a.m. there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she always stays up and catches the show, and then she gets mad if she misses it. So I'm like, well, Munchkin's a rebel.
Are you right?
Break out the whip and the feather boas. I know, right? It is my birthday, Cobra. I should
Mhm.
get special treatment.
Oh, God. Scuba, one of these times, well, I can't say one of these times because I've done it before, but you keep opening the door and I'm going to walk through. I'm letting you pass on that one.
So do you think the super glue has dried by now?
Should have.
It feels like
Depends on
it's
if you committed
okay.
yourself, Callion.
I'm going to try to screw a tank on this and then unscrew it. Should I do it on camera? All right, here we go. This is the test, Creed. And I'm not gonna crank it down because I'm
Box
not gonna
hasn't
try
been
to break
opened
the
since he's
seal.
been here, Peanut.
I'm gonna go down to it's on there good.
No,
Nope.
Scuba, super glue should be totally fine by now.
Well, look, that's hand. I didn't even get it close to right.
Yeah, it wasn't glued well then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
You
get
might
some
have to,
better glue.
if the glue is like soaking into the wood, you're gonna have to use a lot of it
Well, I may
so it
need to
can
go get. I
dry
may
before
need
it
to get
soaks
some
in.
more then because
I
that's not
get
gonna
some,
cut it.
just get some two-part epoxy. That's gonna be the better bet.
Yeah. Broke it
Peanut
again.
knows
I
exactly
barely
the same
even.
thing.
Y'all saw I was doing that with 2 fingers. I mean, how could that be too tight? It was not like I cranked down on it. I'll get it fixed. I'll have it fixed by, well, I can't next week. Hell, I'll be gone most of the week. So, yeah, Gorilla Glue would work too, Vapor Owl. Because the good thing is the wood's not
Hey,
like stripped
Shocky.
out in there. I still have to kind of screw that down in there. So the threading and all that's still there. It's just the glue broke, the seal broke on the glue that's on the top. But I'll get it glued in there where it ain't coming out. Even if I have to take and put like a nut on the bottom. Well, I can't. You can't do that. You can't go through the bottom. So
Ooh, you could, but I wouldn't want to.
yeah, I mean, if you really
I
wanted
would
to
think
crank
the
it down,
super glue is probably a little too thin, so the wood inside there is just soaking it up.
very
So
possible. Very possible.
yeah, I think if you use something thicker like Gorilla Glue, it'll work.
The
Just
seal
get some
broke,
two,
and I could put a nut on the bottom. Well,
just
yeah, Owl.
get some two-part epoxy. That'll take care
Hey,
of it.
now I don't compare. Don't use Gorilla Glue. It foams up. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Two-part epoxy, dude.
I'll get some better. That crazy glue I got is probably really old. It probably don't work worth a damn. I'll
Two-part
get
epoxy.
2-part epoxy is my next bet. What Creed said. Two 6-inch
I'm a
nails,
marvel.
really? I'll get it fixed. Jeez, y'all give me so much shit. See, the other reason I really wanted to get an ultrasonic, this tank that I've completely cleaned out, and I put a brand new coil in. I put the
What is on the
Heisenberg
side of
juice
that
in
thing?
there. What do you mean? What's on the side? This is
Oh,
the
that's where the
Kraken.
tank is.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, this is
Isn't
the
that what
Kraken.
you had the cinnamon in?
What did you say?
I said, isn't that the one you had the cinnamon in?
Okay, you said cinnamon correctly that
I
time.
said cinnamon in. I said,
There
yeah, is that the one you had the cinnamon in? I just made it one
yeah,
big long word,
the
but it
cinnamon
was
in.
correct.
Yeah,
Cinnamon in.
the cinnamon was in this one.
Hmm.
So I cleaned all that out, changed the coil, put it all back together, and put Heisenberg in there, and it still tastes like cinnamon. So it needs to be ultrasonic. That's just all there is to it.
Scuba, you've got new merchandise. Click on that link from Dire
Oh
Thing.
shit.
New merchandise. Scuba, what tank is
Yes.
that? That is called the Kraken, Pat. I gotta save that picture.
Oh,
That's freaking awesome. Man, look at that.
Dire
my
Thing,
goodness,
that
Dire
was
Thing.
awesome. Awesome that you did that, and that was fast. That was cool.
The logo fits perfectly.
Those are like some awesome handcuffs. Yeah, this is the Kraken. This is a stock sub-ohm tank, Pat. So it's not a rebuildable. This takes regular old BVC coils. I got a whole box of them. So I got them from Higgy's auction. So and they may cast sooner or later. They're still around. So Jen and David are still around. Believe that. They may even show up in the show sometime. You never know. But
I have, I, I haven't talked to them in ages. How are they
yeah,
doing? And do they still do a show?
they haven't done a show in a while. They're taking a
I think
break for a
David
while.
David
But
does a podcast, but yeah, I think that's it. We will be seeing them next week, though.
Well, when you
yeah,
see them, please do tell them I said hi.
all right, we will tell them that. We'll tell them that. Yeah, they're like, we don't give a damn about COVID. We're
We're
gonna
not
go
going
hang
out
out
for
somewhere.
Mexican though.
No, we're not going out for Mexican.
Well,
I wish I had another one of them Pocky chips just to mess David up because he can handle all kinds
I
of
don't
heat.
think that would mess David up.
I don't know. Now Roger was a trooper, but I think David would. I think it would get David pretty
oh,
good.
I don't know. I don't think so. I've heard about his salsa. I don't know.
His
Dire
salsa
Thing,
is very hot.
you got
It
me
is very
thinking.
hot,
Dire
but it's
Thing,
delicious.
that would make a great birthday present for somebody.
Peerless handcuffs and engravable. Oh my gosh, y'all are something serious. David did it already. Really?
Actually, I want to think that Cassie's right in that I saw them do it on
9 hours,
Facebook. Didn't
DeMillan.
he do it with someone else?
It
It's
is a.
actually like 8. It really depends on how many times we have to stop.
It's not that long of a drive.
No.
It's not real bad. I mean, it's not like we're going to be driving forever, but the sooner we can get out and get headed on the way. I'll show y'all the ultrasonic that I want. That one's not bad, but I need one. That one's 2.5 liters. I'm surprised that it's got that much room.
Yeah, and he's killing me because he won't let me plan. We don't have a hotel room booked. We're just going to wing it when we get down there, which
Well, because she's
goes
not able to
against
find
So,
everything I
hotels
so,
am.
near the area, and I'm like, I know there's hotels there. I
I
live
no,
there.
I found one near the
so,
area,
so,
and
Munchkin,
what?
just book something and let him think you're winging it, and just show up and say, "Hey,
No, no,
you got a room."
we're gonna do it his way. We're just gonna. I'm trying to find the cheapest hotel possible without it being a complete shithole. And he, everyone that I find, he's like, no, that's a shitty area. So we're gonna do it his way. All I know is I'm not sleeping in the car, so it's not gonna happen. I'm not
Ah,
worried about the hotels being booked. It's really not that big of a deal. There's going to be a hotel. It's just I don't I don't book a hotel when I get there from the parking lot. All of that's already done and arranged.
seriously? There's
Doesn't
a
bother
place
me.
called the Handcuff Warehouse.
Really?
Oh my goodness, what did we get started on the handcuffs? I'm glad they
Hey,
don't have fur on them and stuff.
Well,
See now,
that's
if you,
too
if
I'll
far
bet they've got
away, and
them.
the hotels in Atlanta are expensive. I
yeah,
ain't
don't
trying to
stay in
stay
ATL.
downtown.
Yeah, well, you don't want
What
to.
do you want, fatty?
You definitely don't want to stay in the downtown area of Atlanta at all. But there's certain
There's no
parts,
food.
even in the metro area, because I'm familiar with the entire freaking state, and there's places that we can. There's lots of places I know we can go that will be fine.
Okay.
They'll be
Hey,
half decent
the only thing
hotels.
I'm going to say is, if you show up and they charge by the hour, don't stay there.
No, we wouldn't
No,
go
well,
to.
no. What the thing is we're gonna find the hotel, and then I'm gonna get on my phone or the laptop and book it through Honey. So it's like gonna be about $30 cheaper than if we walked in and booked it at the front desk.
Right,
Because, you know,
right.
I ain't no dummy. I'm gonna get my discount. It's just I usually have everything booked well in advance, taken care of, and
I'm with
we're
you,
just
Munchkin.
driving 8 hours
You
and
know, Dave, you would think
seeing what
hotels are cheap
happens
right
down the
now, but the
highway.
ones we looked up were crazy
It's the
expensive.
same damn price it was last time. I mean, yeah, I don't.
Uh,
I'll be right back. Need a refill.
Okay.
refill. Let's see what Dolores has got. That is close. That is close. I have it saved, Dolores. The one I'm talking about has blue on it. If you find one that's got blue
Of
wording.
course it does.
Well, I mean, it's not that I was trying to specifically pick that one out, but let me look it up and I can probably find one. There it is. It's called Vivor. That one's the $99 one though, but that one holds 3 liters and it's a heated one. Um, so it's very similar to this one, Dolores. I'll copy the link. But that one's I saw one for like 75 and um it doesn't have to be that
If anything,
particular one.
Tetley, I would add a little bit more cookie. Um, but it's really perfect the way it's mixed. Like I said, when you first do it, that strawberry is going to be really, really pronounced and really in your face artificial tasting, but only for the first day, and then it's going to mellow out. I
Oh,
would add more cookie though, because
it
I
has a
like that cookie
15%
flavor.
coupon, so it wouldn't even be $99.
Yeah,
Or is
apparently
that
not
with
that
the
bad, timekeeper, because they're all the same damn price as they were last time we went down.
save an extra $8? So it would be $92 from eBay. That's the 20 amp one. Hmm. But
Yeah, well, I mean, it's supposed to be a strawberry jam cookie, so you don't really want it too creamy. You want it more cookie with a touch of the strawberry to it.
well, Pat, I mean, the reason why we're going out is my son's getting out of the Marines. He's been in there for quite about 5 years now, so haven't seen him in quite a while, so that's why I'm going down to Georgia. It's not like I'm just making a willy-nilly trip. We got masks, so we'll be wearing face masks, and we're going to try not to people too much,
I don't
besides people
people
that we
anyway,
know.
so
So you don't people
nothing will
anyway?
be different for me. I'm not going to be going out and peopling. Um, but going to see Jen and David, it's not like I'm going to lick their face or anything. So
Are hotels safe to stay in? Good question, Dolores. I don't know. We'll have to check when we check at the front desk. We're gonna go, hey,
hell,
are your
I
rooms
ain't not
sterilized?
above grabbing some Lysol wipes and wiping down the remote control and the doorknobs.
Yeah.
I'm I'm not that
Isn't it, Dave? See,
that
I mean, I
worried
wouldn't
about it.
bullcrap. If the recipe was crap, I'd be like, y'all don't want to make that. Just like with the apple, I'm like, that apple you don't want to make. But the that strawberry cookie is very good, and so is the blueberry. Both of those two, and I mean, I know there's a billion recipes out there that are still really good, but those are the first two we tried and just came out really good. So,
Yeah, I'll just wipe it down with a Lysol wipe. I'm not worried about putting. I used to work at a hotel. I know how disgusting they are. I cleaned the rooms. I washed the
hey,
sheets.
I'm old school. I'm not above getting
Hotels
up and
are
pushing
fucking
the
disgusting.
button on
Um,
the freaking TV to change the channel.
yeah, hotels are gross anyway. So I'm just gonna continue with my standard operating procedure. Take the top bed sheet or the bedspread off the bed, throw it on the floor because you don't
That
ever want
blueberry
to
is
wrap
really
up on
starting to come
those.
through now. It's
They don't
weird
wash
because,
those, you guys. They don't wash the bedspreads, but like once a month. So
mm, that's good, man.
Anytime I checked into a hotel room, I carefully grabbed the bedspread and threw it off.
yeah, I mean they don't wash them.
Yeah,
They wash them. The only time they wash them is if something is spilled on them or they're visibly soiled. Um,
yeah. The other
Other
thing
than
is
that,
those little extra pillows they throw on there. Yeah, I throw those out too.
uh,
I usually will keep the pillows, but I always check for hair,
I
gray
don't
hair.
trust the bedspreads that are in hotels. They don't usually wash those, from what I've seen. They just
Where
That's
wash
what
have
the
we
you
were
sheet.
talking
been?
about.
Oh,
What?
I was in my own little world apparently. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not worried about the towels.
Ooh, King Cobra, that would be scary just to bring a UV
No,
light in
no,
there.
I know how
That would
dirty we
be.
really are. I don't want to see it. Yeah. But yeah, that's the first thing I do is I don't sleep on the bedspreads.
Oh,
They get
Dolores,
mold.
we always bring our own pillows. Hell, that's a given.
Yeah. And I don't usually touch the phone, so I'm not really worried about that.
Well, I haven't broke out the laptop in quite a while, which I'm gonna have to do over the course of this weekend because I don't even know if it has the broadcasting software on there, period. I can bring this headset
Oh,
and charge it.
Well,
So
I mean, if that yours is fucked up, we can bring mine.
it's not fucked up. It just needs to be charged. So I can hook that up and then
Munchkin. He just
as long
needs
as
to
we
be
have good
prepared.
internet,
That's it.
He needs what?
He needs to be prepared.
be prepared. Um, that's my motto, man. I'm
Bless your
prepared.
heart.
Really? And why is that cord plugged into your headset right now?
Because I wasn't going to use this. Y'all are the ones that's like, no, switch to your headset. Now
Hey,
nobody's
if you're
down
Look, I
here.
if
mean, one's in the chat if you prefer he uses a headset over the Yeti mic. Two's if you think you want to hear the Yeti and everything else going on in the house.
dire thing, I probably will, unless I'm working. But it's Scuba. I'm not set up for it. I don't have all the passwords. I don't have the software or anything yet either.
Uh, I was in the Boy Scouts for a little while, Dave.
See, the headset is winning.
Maybe I should
Look,
get the
look,
upgraded version of the
the
headset.
Yeti mic sounds great. The problem is it picks up literally every sound in the house, and it amplifies them. So, and especially
Yes.
if you walk away, if you get up and walk into the kitchen, it like cranks the volume up to like 20, so we can hear the neighbors fart next door.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not, yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I
Go
mean,
to bed.
the weird thing about the Yeti mic is I have the gain all the way on zero. The volume is all the way down to zero. If I turned it up even a little bit, then you really could hear flies fart across the other part of the neighborhood. But it
Well, there's also different settings, and I'm betting you're set to the omnidirectional.
it is set to no, I think it's set to the direct, whatever the forward facing. Because if I talk behind it, can't really hear. You got to do it from the front.
No, trust me. If you talk behind it, you can hear it.
Can I recite the Boy Scout motto? I cannot, Dave. You know how small I was, probably like 7. You're talking 40 something
King
years
Cobra
ago.
put in a 3. He would just
Seven
prefer not to
seven
hear
would
us at all.
be Cub Scouts, not Boy Scouts.
Maybe I was just in the
Exactly,
Cub Scouts.
Dolores.
I did get some badges. I got like a wolf badge and um, little patches and stuff. I had the outfit for a while, but
That sounds
Well,
like weed
wait,
blows.
last time we went to Georgia, we took the laptop because remember when I tried to do my show, we did it with no picture because we couldn't get the stupid. Because that
Yeah, but
was
I
when
think you.
OBS did that update where you had to add the Windows thing, so we
oh
had no
yeah,
picture. Yours
yeah.
worked fine, so it's got everything on there.
Well, I thought he was using the other software,
OBS or XSplit?
XSplit.
XSplit. I might have
No, he
been
was
using.
using OBS.
Well,
Okay.
I'm using OBS now. I don't
You
even know
still
if
need
my
to update
license
it
is
though.
still valid
Monday and Tuesday
on
to
XSplit anymore.
check it
You
up.
need to update it though. So you have to get it plugged in and make sure you get it all updated and
Yeah, I'll
everything.
do that.
And then you can set it all up, make sure everything's working,
Yeah,
so that,
and
and then you can charge it all up during the week, so that when you start the show, you're good to go
Hmm.
theoretically.
Yeah. Are you gonna be around next Friday?
Probably.
Okay. Then I'll have to get it going.
I think my physical therapy I think is all done now. Well, I've got Monday to go. Should have done
So,
it today, but we moved it to Monday. But I think I'm all done with it.
so are you like your pain's all done? No more bruise hurts, or
Oh no, 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 no! I
it's
still
still?
cannot lay on my left side is still very tender. Can't lay
Oh,
on it.
okay.
But
Wow.
as far as work goes, I can pretty much do everything now.
Okay.
Um, Next week will be the first week that I've let work know that whatever you need me to do, go ahead and give it to me, and I'll let you know if I'm running into a problem.
That's cool that they kind of lightened what you had to do. They weren't like trying to push stuff on you that you weren't going to be able to do.
Yeah, and well, even now they're like, hey, whatever you need to do to get better, that you just let us know.
That's awesome.
So, and I've told a few other people this too. It's like, finding a place like that to work where you've got great people to work with and a great company to work with, to me, that's worth a lot of money. So it's worth not making that massive money that I was making.
Meanwhile, my boss, when I told him I wanted to get an exercise ball to sit on to help my back, said he was going to kick it out from underneath me when I got an attitude with him.
Wait, the
Yeah, that makes
strawberry,
sense.
what is the strawberry
I
cookie?
told him I'd file a workman's comp claim.
And he's a lawyer.
Yeah. And he's officially the same age as me now for
Hey, John.
14 more days, and then I'll be older than him again.
Yep,
Oh, so then you can
Munchkin's
yell at
birthday.
him for beating up on an old lady.
Well, I told him to respect his elders one time
There you go.
when he
Yeah,
snapped
Munchkin's
at me.
birthday is right around the corner too. Hell, everybody's birthday's coming around the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, mine's next month.
Hello, John Q.
Okay, my oldest son keeps messaging me now.
I can't turn me up. I'm as loud as I'm going to get.
I don't think. Yeah, and I can't turn her up. Um, turn up
Exactly,
Munchie.
Dolores. 35, yes. See, I love
30,
Dolores. She's awesome.
Dolores. Really? 29. I thought women never got
We
past
gotta be
29.
realistic, all right? Come on.
I like that I can put Munchkin in a waiting room. That's funny.
Why would you do
What?
that?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the different stuff I can do, and one of them is put her in a waiting room.
You know I'm logged in as you, right?
This could be a very fun
Not
show
on
then.
Zoom.
No, but like
Okay.
as you, I can log into your YouTube and do weird shit.
Don't do weird shit on my YouTube.
You could ban
Jeez.
Scuba.
I ban myself.
Not
That would be
actually gonna be
hilarious.
35, but we'll just go with that for the sake of the show. 35. I'll take it.
Do weird shit.
Do
Hey,
weird shit.
King Cobra, it really is a good company to work for.
Scuba was
I'm very
talking to
happy with
himself
them.
earlier. I don't doubt it, Dolores. I don't doubt it. Oh my goodness. It's going to be interesting to go down there. A couple of the vape shops I used to visit down there have been closed. Hopefully, one of them is still going, which, well, I think two of them are probably still going. One of them, I won't know the staff. I'm almost sure they have new staff because they
You're gonna
changed so
drag me to
much.
Micro Center, aren't you?
Oh, that's the other thing. Now, all right, this is what I got a question for you guys. My computer is under warranty, right? Two of the fans are messed up, but the closest
Yep.
micro center to here, um,
Hey, well, there you go. You take the computer with you, and then you can plug it in and use the computer at
hello,
the hotel.
FOWTB. I don't know what that stands for, but okay.
The
Um,
late night vape show.
yeah,
Um,
at the late night vape show. Um, well, this
don't
is the
put them in
thing, right?
those. You never know who's touched them.
It's under warranty because I think I got like a 2 or 3 year warranty on this computer when I got it, which I just did
Yeah,
that just in case a lightning strike or something.
yeah. Get it fixed.
Well, if I had to go, ah, good morning, Batman. No, this can't be Batman fogging out with the Batman because he's got a check mark behind it beside his name because he's verified and all that. It is fogging out with the Batman. Well, how's it going, man? Haven't heard from you. Last time I talked to Batman, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you my new juices." I ain't seen him again since, but
Wait, don't lick John Q vape, Dave. You don't know where he's been.
it's really Batman. Well,
My
good to see you,
goodness.
man. That pineapple upside down cake, they kept talking about it. I was like, man, that's the one I wanted to try, and I haven't bought any of it yet. And I'm like, damn, why have I not done that yet? No, I
Where
haven't,
where
Batman.
can you
I haven't.
where where can you find it?
It's in China.
Batman. where is your shop at? Or your store online? Where is your juices located so that we can order some? Because I've been wanting to try the stuff and I haven't yet. And it's like, damn, I know about it. I've seen lots of vapors vaping it, but I don't know where to get it. The but anyways, the computer, yeah, the closest micro center here is three hours away. So when I go to Georgia though, we'll literally be 15 minutes away from the place. So I'm
Well,
thinking,
take it with you and get it fixed.
um,
Give them a call ahead of time though, and make sure they know you're coming.
Batman, I will do that. I really appreciate it. Love to put it on the channel. I'm sure people are interested to know my thoughts on the juice and see if they like it. If I like it, they'll like it. That's the way it usually goes. So yeah, I think I'll take my computer with me and see if they can't. Because while it's there, I can get the fans fixed and get the fluid
Call
changed out.
call them ahead of time and make sure that they know you're coming.
That's the whole problem. Usually when they redo the fluid, they go, well, we have to watch it for 24 hours to make sure there's no air bubbles in the system. 24 hours is fine. If they have to keep it for a week, I can't do that. I won't be able to get
Well,
me up.
that's why I say call them ahead of time and make sure they know you're coming,
Hit you
so
up
that
on Facebook. I shall
you're,
do that.
you're
Or
so that you're
Instagram.
basically setting an appointment
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, I'm coming into town. You guys are not convenient for me. I'm coming to town. I need to get this thing fixed on this day. I'll pick it up on this day."
Okay. I'll try that.
Yeah.
There's
The worst
another
thing
new
they'll say is
range.
no.
You have another range of juices? Holy crap. Dude, good for you, man. I'm glad man, that's freaking awesome. That's Dolores trying to come up with your link, Batman. I don't know. It's called communication. I know, right, Dave? Gotta have some communication, man. Gotta have some communication.
What's communication?
You know, talking amongst friends, fellow vapors. They got another rally coming up this September, and I know not a lot of people are going to that one. I don't know if we're going to make this one or not, but this whole COVID thing has got people so scared, and I don't want to be, even if I went there with a mask, if there was a lot of people showed up there without mask, I wouldn't feel comfortable. It's like I've been doing really good at keeping social distancing to keep away from COVID, and seeing how many people has died from it.
Well, it's bad enough we got two young children here. They bring home enough cooties as it is. I
Thank
don't
God
need
they
any
haven't had to
more.
go back to school. If they open schools back up, I'm like, nah, they can raise hell and give me crap because I would be like, they don't need to go back to school yet. Let's see how many flu cases come home after the first 2 weeks. If they go okay for a month or so without any reported cases, then maybe they can go to school.
Well,
Otherwise,
This is
screw
they're
that.
that's the exact
kindergarten
reason why
and
I'm
first
so
grade,
glad I
so
don't have to work in an office anymore
yeah.
Yeah,
because
so you
I don't
don't
have
have
to
to
worry about
deal.
parents.
Yeah, and I'm really worried about when they reopen the schools, to see if it respreads, which it's going to happen. It's going to happen, but where
It
is it going to happen?
it's inevitable. I mean, it really is. No matter how long they keep them closed for, when they
Hey, Alan,
finally
how you
do
doing?
open them up, it's going to it's gonna come back.
You here for Kelly
It's
Man's
just
old
how
COVID mask?
bad.
I got my mask
Um,
right here. I got I had to have a scuba blue mask, so I got my blue mask going on. I could,
yeah, I got a pink one. I got a gray one around here too, but
I could totally COVID myself up right now. Once I get
yeah, I
it,
mean,
That
luckily
thing
I
I
looks
had to
only
really
go
got
through.
small.
two people
It's
in my
not.
office,
Hold
so
on.
well, Virginia is not around here.
It's a blindfold.
They're not opening them. They're doing virtual for I think for at least the first month or two. They're gonna do virtual online classes.
There.
Um,
See? It fits
That
good.
actually, yeah, no, that actually looks pretty good. It does it slide down a lot when you're talking?
No, no, it's actually if I talk, it stays right where it's supposed to. The only issue I have is it fogs up my glasses.
All of
If
them
I
do.
if I didn't have
All of them
to
do.
if I didn't have to talk, like, well, or breathe,
yeah.
if I didn't have to breathe, it'd be fine.
See, my pink one doesn't fog up my glasses, but the regular one, the paper one, that fogs up my glasses. Um, Now I have
Well,
noticed when I'm doing a closing and I'm wearing the mask because I have to wear a mask when I do the closing. I talk really fast when I do the closing, and I have to like stop and catch my breath, you know. But I don't like things covering my face. Like I can't even like
Yeah,
sleep in
they're
the bed with the blanket over my head. So I
they're
am getting used to it. But
they're very constrictive, that's for sure. It's not
yeah,
something you want. I know people don't like wearing masks, but it's better that than catch the freaking COVID.
yeah, but the masks are not designed to keep you from getting
no,
COVID.
it's from you
Right.
spreading it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Now I'm kind of like the mask thing because when I'm at the store, I don't have to do that fake smile to people, and people are less likely to talk to you because everybody's muffled because we have
No,
a
you just
mask
do
on.
the you
Jeez.
just do the
Yeah,
sup thing, like sup,
yeah, which is
sup,
great for me
sup.
because I don't want to talk to people at the store
Oh,
anyway. I don't know you.
okay. So
Um,
you guys all know I'm kind of a smartass, right? So
no.
during this accident,
Hmm.
I'm being a smartass to the cop, one of the state patrol, and
Really?
I've got this big grin on my face, so he knows I'm being I'm trying to make a joke.
Right?
And then I realize, and I look at him, and I realize, oh, you
He
can't.
doesn't have
And
a
I
sense of
tell
humor.
him, I'm like, you can't see my face. You can't see me smiling right now. I'm joking with you. And he's like, oh yeah, 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 I got it.
Yeah.
But he was like taking me seriously at first, and I'm like, oh, this is not going good.
Well, yeah, late night vape show. You in the parking lot of the liquor store, and you see everybody parking, putting their car in gear and shit, and then everyone's grabbing their mask. It looks like we're all getting ready to go
Oh, what
rob
is
a
it?
liquor
Is it
store.
our sheriff's office that says you cannot wear a mask when you enter this
No,
building?
it's a sheriff's department in Florida.
Yeah, you are not allowed to wear a mask if you enter this building. Which
Yeah.
I don't know why people would try to go in and rob the sheriff's office, but I guess that's what their reasoning behind it is. But that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. I mean, I don't go. I go to the grocery store. I go to the liquor store. I'm not going out and shopping and going out peopling. So I may have to.
Well,
The longest time I have to wear the mask is literally when I'm doing a closing. Other than that,
but where do you go
it
to get
doesn't
your
bother me.
whips and your cuffs and stuff?
Online, dude.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
No, I
I
already
don't
had the
like
handcuffs.
people. Yeah, he
Uh,
already had the handcuffs. Um, yeah, I
Y'all
can
give
make
me crap
you
about
know.
the handcuffs, and I'm like, yeah, the handcuffs are right next to the bed, which just for coincidence. That
Hmm.
was just coincidence that they were by
It's
the
just
bed.
just a coincidence.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't the mask thing. It doesn't bother
You
me
get
at
yours
all.
online? Hell yeah.
Actually, they got a lot of cool ones now too. So now I want to go mask shopping for because mine's just boring old pink.
They
They
do
got
have
all
some
Yeah,
kinds
cool
of neat
masks.
ones. Yeah.
yeah, but the only problem I've got is, because some of those masks they don't stay in place. So if
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
talking, they're like popping down all the time, and that just drives me nuts.
Well, I got a little head, so
You got a
um,
little head
I do.
from scuba?
No, you got that a little backwards.
Oh my
But
goodness. Oh
no,
yeah, it
it my
definitely was backwards.
like my headset. If I bend down, my headset will fall off. I've got a small head, so like the
She does
mask, the
bend
paper,
down sometimes.
the the paper masks when I put them on move up when I talk, and they end up covering my eyes. The cloth one, like he has, moves around because it's too big for my face. So yeah, he's being horrible, horrible person. If you want special treatment, you better behave yourself. I'm just saying.
If I
It
want
ain't your
special
birthday
weight,
yet.
it's close enough.
Scuba, she did ask what you want.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh.
She's got that look of, I'm gonna look so sweet, but you're in big trouble when we're done.
she she's always like that. She's like,
What?
I will fuck you up later.
You mean I'm always like that?
She-
No.
oh my goodness.
When you misbehave, yes.
I'm not trying to misbehave. Y'all just you let hey,
Scuba, you best be
it's
careful,
like
otherwise the handcuffs are gonna be on you, and she's gonna break out that whip.
Unicron, thanks, bud. I don't think that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so even if we take, okay, so I got to take my computer to Georgia, I got to take my laptop to Georgia, the Xbox to Georgia.
We're not taking the Xbox to Georgia. When
We're we're gonna take that. Look, they're updating everything Tuesday. We leave the next day. I have to
right?
get yeah. We have to have something to do.
Okay, so no, that means
It
you're
may
I'm
gonna
not
have
sure
even
something
you
get
to
guys
do.
can
used.
come up with something to do.
I'd rather have it than not have it.
What
You
are
know,
we gonna do with one Xbox?
Scuba, if you need
we'll
something to
take
do, you're
turns.
going to get it.
I look like an angry high school
Yeah.
teacher. That's not nice.
An angry high school teacher.
It's not nice at all. Yeah, I'll handcuff his ass to the bed and go out and get Rick's cheesesteak.
Ooh, there
Eat
you
it in
go.
front of you from across the room.
Uh, that ain't even right.
I know, right? Yeah.
So,
Demillin's like, hotel sex, duh. Yeah. No. He wants to bring the Xbox. Yeah.
I
well,
know.
uh,
He, as he gets older, I think he's like losing his brain.
I look,
Why do you think you never use the bed sheets or
I just
the cover,
what?
the bedspread?
Because it's hot.
No, the bedspread at a hotel is filthy and it's
Oh,
Right.
covered
yeah,
in
yeah.
stranger jizz.
You're talking about at a
It's
hotel,
gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, well, we don't have to have the Xbox, but I just think that
Be
You don't
careful
want
with
to
what you
miss out
say.
on any
Just
score. I got it.
be
Now, look,
really careful what you
okay,
say there.
if we don't take the Xbox, that means we're both going to miss out on score for 4 days. So we're going to
right,
be behind. And yeah,
exactly,
so
and
yeah.
it's almost over. What do you need, Bella? Uh-oh, it's dog time.
I don't know. She was up here staring at me. She come busted the door open
She
and looked
needs
at
to
me.
go out. Come here. You want to tell everybody, hey, come here, come here,
King Cobra, that could be true
come
too.
here. Oh, you just
Wait,
say, hey, Chihuahua. Say,
you made
te
her
quiero
yell?
Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco
She
Bell.
yelps all the time. There ain't nothing wrong with that damn dog. She's just a
She is
big
just a mess.
fat
Oh,
dog.
now
She
she's
she
like, I
looks
want
like
down
she's
now.
well fed.
Wow. Oh, yeah, she's well fed. Um,
She eats everything.
is Xbox my safe word? There you go, late night. Damn, he done found out our safe word. Uh,
Time to change it.
Gotta change it. The trilogy, though, as y'all can see, is not leaking. If it's
As you
built
can see.
right, it doesn't leak. Um, but like I said, it's really excellent on flavor. It's just if you build this thing wrong, you're going to have leaking all over the place because all that juice flows right down the center because they got this giant airflow spot in the center. The problem is those walls, and I really think I should take a Dremel and even out those walls so that the cotton can't touch it because it creates a channel for the juice to go right down the middle. Other than that, this is a great tank for flavor. Besides the fatality, y'all know the fatality. I still think the trilogy beats it in flavor though, which the fatality was my number one for the longest time, and now the trilogy beat it. So there you go.
A chihuahua? What? A chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. I don't. Okay. Yeah.
Chihuahua. 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 What? Chihuahua. I did not just catch you on that damn table.
Yeah,
She
you
got
did.
down.
Because she's fat.
She was up on the
She's
table like, what's up
scavenging.
here? Is there food up here? That
Mm-hmm.
dog is always looking for food. She could just eat. And you drop a crumb and she is right there because
Mm-hmm.
she's always hungry. It doesn't
She
matter.
goes back and forth between downstairs and upstairs. Like, you guys eating anything? No? Okay, let me back downstairs.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well, she's
exactly what
getting
she does.
exercise then.
She gets plenty of exercise. I take her out all the time.
And she
Walk.
chases Lily around the house trying to bite her.
Is she
The
is
original goon on the noisy cricket. Wow, late night. The noisy cricket. Well, I have the original noisy cricket. I don't have the V2 noisy cricket, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And the
I love
goon,
that
I
one.
have plenty of goons. I got well, not the original goon. I think it's the goon 1.5 is what they call it. I got a bunch of those too, which they're great drippers. They really are.
think I've got the original goon.
The original goon is around here somewhere. But I got that blue cap for my goon. Aries sent me the
Yeah,
blue cap,
yeah.
and it's great. It's a great dripper, especially if because drippers are king on flavor. Getting a tank to match a dripper on flavor is like next to impossible. So they've gotten really close. I would say some tanks are dripper flavor, but not. You don't get the full-on experience like you do with a dripper, and not a lot of people want. And that's the whole thing. That's why you see all these people that are just getting into vaping are going with these pods because they're so simple to use. It's just plug
Wait,
and go.
what happened to the bot that ran the goon bank and the betting and stuff?
It
Did that
it's
break?
they shut off the whole system.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. I wish I could run it, but it's like you can't even log into it anymore. It's like we've shut it down. Thank you for blah blah blah. That was it.
Damn.
So you Mitch Green coils on parallel. She's warm. Yeah. The only thing I gotta now I do have this late night that's series build because it's the Mage V2. So this is two 21 700s in series, but I don't build. Obviously, if you're building on a mech mod, you have to know Ohm's law. Number one, you don't want to build anything below a point 0.3 because your amp rating on your battery, if it's too low, you're gonna vent a battery. So you don't want to do that. So I try to keep mine at a higher ohm, just not purely because of the amp ratings on the batteries, but because if I go toward down, even say I did a point 0.4 on this, which is acceptable, it would be too hot of a vape. So I think this is zero point 0.8 or zero point 0.9 because that gives me about the temperature I want on a series build. This thing and it still fires. I mean, it fires hardcore. This has that Beard 32 on there, so yeah, it still fires really good. Um, it's sizzling, but yeah, I don't like building really low on these because it's just too much. Even at that, it still vapes really good. Woo! That's something serious. I think that's the Rebirth RTA RDA. I'm sorry, RDA on top of there. It's a Rebirth,
That
but it's all
that name
matchy
still
matchy.
gets me every time.
The Rebirth,
Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah.
Better than Afterbirth.
Uh,
That's why it gets me every time.
a
Hmm.
.42 in series. Yeah, a .42 would work. I mean, that's clearly acceptable. It's just that's a really hot vape for me. Something in series like that. I mean, normally my all day vape is usually around .23, which y'all know I use coils that I make that are just fused Claptons. Two 26 gauge, it's double 26 gauge core with a 36 gauge wrap, all Canthal. 3 millimeter inside diameter, which comes out to be with 6 wraps around .23. That's the well, thanks late night. It's .23 is what I normally vape, and it's at 75 watts, which is hell. That's exactly what I'm running on the Evdillo or Evil Dildo, whichever one you want to call it. Um, get Scuba on a show already. Get Scuba on the show. Well, there you go. Fatality's always been a great vape for me. I revert to it whenever I'm in question about a juice or something. I put it on there because I know I'm gonna get awesome flavor. Either that or a dripper. I'll throw it on a
That's
dripper
my
just to get.
fatality, isn't it?
It might be. It might be. Yeah, I think it is. This is your fatality, but I have my gold fatality, which you can't even buy that in a clone. They only did the silver and black on the clones, and the
See,
clones
you
were
broke
good,
all
but
my
you could.
glass.
It was definitely a difference in quality on the clones for the fatality. I mean, and I I like the stuff that QP Designs put out, so I would just buy the Authentics. So there you go.
My gold one's down there somewhere, but the glass is broke, I believe. Yeah, because
Is
you
Uh,
broke it. That was the gold one that was on your desk that you
I
dropped
was just
something
gonna
on and
ask if he
broke my
broke it
glass.
or not.
Yeah, he did.
Late night, I have no problem coming on your show, bud. I will definitely check it out. There's so many late night vape shows. I'll have to make sure I'm on the right channel. But yeah, I'll come on your show and feel free to question me. Hell, I've been vaping since what, 2011, I think it was. November 5th, 2011, I think was the correct date. I've been broadcasting. I think I started broadcasting like the very next month in December. And that was clearly by accident. That was back on Vapors TV, if you remember that. Holy moly, what a train wreck that turned out to be. I went from Vapors TV over to, well, I switched through multiple networks on Vapors TV and then switched over to YouTube. And
Dolores, the Hadron's been great for me. I just haven't been using it much.
ah,
I haven't. I don't typically like taking large mods with me in the truck.
Heavy Metal is a cool cat. I met Heavy Metal in Atlanta at the last big vape showcase they had in Atlanta, which was like a year or two ago. I think it was 2 years ago.
Well, he was on our show.
Heavy Metal?
Heavy?
Yeah,
He might have been. I think
yeah,
Heavy was on the show one time.
yeah.
Um, and what was so cool is because there was a new tank that had just came out. I can't remember. I think it was the Icon or something like that that Mike Vapes had put out. And I didn't have one, obviously, but he had one at the show and he let me try it. I mean, right off the bat, here, man, try it out. I thought that was pretty cool because he didn't know me. I mean, it's like, yeah, he was a really cool dude. Late night, I had no problems with Heavy
Ooh.
whatsoever.
King Cobra, that is a great question. I I want to say no, but that thing's got a deck on there that you might be able to do it with.
The Titan,
Yeah,
that's this one, right? Let's see.
yeah, triple
That,
coil.
that looks like Titan. I haven't tried to triple coil this thing. That's a big tank, man. The Titan's not one of those. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna throw
Yeah,
this on my little noisy cricket. It's just too damn big. It's huge. I mean, this one is right up there with the Voltrove. The Voltrove and the Titan are both huge tanks. I mean, they even got, now if I hold, let me grab another big tank. Here's the Ragnar. The Ragnar, you can see the Ragnar doesn't even look nowhere near as big
it
as,
looks like a baby,
yeah, it's like a baby
and
compared to
it's
these
it's
two.
not. It's a huge tank.
Yeah, I can't hold anymore. I'm trying to see if I can hold three, but yeah, if you're
And
trying to put,
getting
um,
Vic on a show, he's always good on a show.
yeah, yeah, use Gale to, get, yeah, use Gale to get Vic on. Vic, Gale will be like, damn it, everybody uses me to get Vic, but yeah. Well, it wasn't really one channel, John Q, on Vapors TV, and if it wasn't because the owners were such jerk offs, then Vapors TV still would go good. The thing I liked about Vapors TV is you could play music on there without fear of copyright or anything like that. It wasn't about the viewers or the subscribers or anything like that, which we always had a decent turnout. Um, and you always had something to watch. If you didn't have to search around like you do on YouTube. You could literally just click on another channel that had a show going right then. There was giveaways all the time. You literally could jump from one show to another show and there'd be another giveaway. It's like, it just doesn't happen anymore. It just doesn't happen.
Well, you're really not allowed to anymore.
Well, I
Right.
mean, even without the giveaways, it was nice to just be able to, if one show went off, there was always another one behind it. And there were so many different kinds of shows, like some of the ones I watched was geared towards the newbies. So everything they talked about was newbie gear. And then you had Scuba Show that I watched that I had no earthly idea what he was going on about because
I
he was all into rebuildables. And
can't
I was
take you
like,
now,
I don't know
Bella.
what the hell any of that shit is. Um, well, the giveaways were nice, yeah. But there's a lot of juices that I had tried Because I mean, when you're first starting out, there's so many more now than there were back then. But even then, you're overwhelmed by the amount of
Okay, y'all
websites,
got to give me a minute. The
okay,
dog
that
is.
are out there, and you're like, well, how do I know where to order from? How do I know who's
Yep.
good, whose juice is good? So those shows introduced people to a lot of new juices and a lot of companies that are, hey, we've all ordered from these people. You're not going to get ripped off. You're going to get what you ordered. Um, that way you kind of learn who to trust. Um, and that I kind of feel bad for the new people now because they don't really have that anymore.
Well, and honestly, it's even worse now because there's more companies out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but I mean, then again, when I started vaping, which wasn't as far back as when Scuba started vaping, there weren't really too many vape shops. So online was all you had. Now, if you're a newbie to decide to pick it up, you can just go up to one of five vape shops in a 10-mile area and have them walk you through it.
Yeah, if you have any open around you.
Yeah, well, we got plenty around here.
We don't have
Yeah,
many in this state anymore.
yeah. I mean, we've got there's not as many as there were, but the way I see it is not every vape shop deserves to stay open. Some of them closed for good reason.
Now
Um,
that is true
you
too.
know,
That is
yeah.
very true. Yeah, it's
A
with all
little
the
bit, Tally.
anti vaping stuff we had going on here, and then followed right on with the COVID-19.
You should
That
be
pretty well
able to
killed them
post
all.
a link late night. Um, or does I thought YouTube allows anybody to post a link now.
I thought they did.
Yeah, well, you post it. I'll save it for him because I'm logged in as him. Oh, not anymore. Um,
And and late night vape show. I would imagine Dolores right now is frantically looking for the link for you.
well, hopefully, John Q, when they ditch Flash, you'll be able to get it to load.
And there it is. So
Or if
late
it's
night vape show, is
delayed.
that the correct link for you from Dolores? We'll find out here in a minute. So what all have you? I haven't been talking with you much. So what all have you been up to?
Me
Yeah.
working my ass off. Um, it's just I've just been working, um, and more work. So that's it, just work. Um, I come home, eat dinner, hang out for a little bit, and it's bedtime and time to get up and do it all over again. So I am looking forward to our little mini vacation next week, even the 8-hour drive, because they can't fucking talk to me. I don't have to worry about checking my email because I can't. I'm driving. So yeah, it's gonna be
So
great.
when are you leaving? How long are you gone?
We're leaving Wednesday. I'd like to leave around 8 a.m. That would get us there probably around 4 p.m.
Yeah.
So not too late, to book a hotel because that's kind of what I want to do when we get there. Um, and it'll allow us to stop and eat and everything like that and still not get there too late. I would say we could go earlier, but neither one of
Wait,
us
what
are
time you want to
morning
leave?
people. Around 8 ish.
Okay.
A.m. not P.m.
Well, I know. Yeah, of course, AM. It's a
Why
long
are you
damn
leaving so
drive.
late? You could like leave at like 4 a.m.
Fuck
Oh
you.
Lord.
I
Well,
could,
that's
but
sleeping
I'm
in for
not.
me.
She's
Yeah,
driving.
no.
I'll leave her. I'll leave the time up to her. Whatever time she wants to go, that's when we'll go.
I can
Yeah,
see it
and
now. Scuba, you need to get up. We're leaving. 5 minutes.
Oh no, I'll get
no,
up. I'll get
no,
up.
I don't do early AM. So 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock is plenty early
Oh my
because
God.
in
Ah,
order
thanks
to
for the link to the late nights vape
Bella,
show. I'm going to
don't you
hit.
get out of that.
I'm hitting subscribe right now. Late
Oh
night vape show.
yeah,
She's trying to sleep in
I gotta
my
go check
laundry
it out
basket.
too.
You need more subscribers. Y'all go subscribe to the Late Night Vape Show. Dolores just put the link in chat.
What are you doing, you
I
lunatic?
am posting it right now.
What is wrong with your dog?
Again, there's the link straight to that channel. Make sure he's only got 479 subscribers. He needs more.
Well, it was
More.
480 when I looked, and I just subscribed, so 481.
There you
Well,
go.
babe, you're already subscribed, so there you go.
Well, that's because I just subscribed to it.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for
I'll go
subscribing.
check it out.
I mean, hell, if he can come watch my show, the least I can do is go over there and subscribe to their show, right? And hell, y'all
Um,
may see me on their show. So, you definitely want to be subbed to that channel so that you can catch when I'm on their show. There you go.
So this is Sunday afternoons for me, so I might be able to do it.
Yeah, if it's on a weekend, I got no problem doing, weekends is, you're very welcome late night. I got no problems on the weekends. I mean, that's usually when things are not that busy in here. It's just the noise I get sometimes in the living room. It's like, holy crap. And that's where
And
my computer setup is. So
if you jump on their show and you need your sidekick to like give you a bad time, just let me know.
that's up. Hey, if they'll let you on too, come on. Yeah. Yeah, bring him on so he can give me crap. There you go.
well, King Cobra, I'm hoping that most people, aside from rush hour, now if we leave at 8, um, we'll miss most of the rush hour where I'm at. By the time we hit Richmond, it'll be 9:30, so rush hour will be over up there. So the only thing
That's
I'm
not bad.
thinking is rush hour when we hit Georgia, but there's going to be traffic anyway because their traffic sucks balls there.
It's kind of weird
So,
because we're going from a less COVID state to a more COVID state.
right?
So it's going to be weird seeing the differences in how they treat people
I will
going
spray a
into
bitch in the
different.
face with some Lysol if I need to. If you cough on me,
No,
something.
I mean, I never had any problems in Georgia about people not maintaining their distances, and especially now, I think that they would, but
Hmm.
you never know. It could be completely
Hey,
chaos down
I could
there.
just start coughing wherever I'm at. That'll keep people the fuck away from us, won't
I cough
Oh,
anyway, but my
oh
cough is
yeah.
from the blood pressure medicine, and
Yeah, be careful about coughing though. That may get you kicked out.
yeah,
I doubt it.
that whole I'm breathing loud. Sorry, Creed. Didn't mean to breathe loud. Yeah, I just went and walked the dog. That I guess that wore me out.
Hey Scuba, it is a little after 7 my time,
Hmm.
so I'm
It
gonna
is
need to
time for
jump
us to
off.
get off, guys.
Yep.
Sorry everybody. Sorry to be a killjoy.
Well, thanks for all the birthday wishes to everybody in chat. I appreciate it. I will be older tomorrow. Hopefully I don't feel it. I don't want to feel older just because
Hey,
another day has
look at it.
passed.
Look at it this way. Everybody is older tomorrow.
Yes, we're all older
There you
tomorrow.
go. Everybody's going to be older tomorrow, right?
Hmm.
Mine's just going to be a number change.
Your mouse is right in the middle of your face.
I moved the mouse. I was working on it, moving the mouse.
At least he's not picking my nose now.
I'm going to come up there and try the handcuffs. Oh,
You
that's
don't
right.
have
I
a
don't have a
key.
key. Well, you're going to be stuck that way.
No.
Um,
Okay.
well, thank you, Cassie and Tetley and Breeze and BSIDB and Late Night Vape Show.
Don't
Thank you
threaten
very
me with a
much
good
for all the
time.
birthday wishes. I hope y'all have a great weekend out there. Y'all make sure you stay safe. Keep your social distancing. We don't need any more deaths. And, knowing our luck, they'll blame it on vaping and not COVID. They'll say, oh, no, this wasn't COVID related. This was vaping related that they died. You
That would be a
guarantee the
stretch,
news.
but I wouldn't put it
I
past them.
don't, yeah, I don't put it past the news
Mm.
at all to completely change it and say that you died from vaping. It had nothing to do with COVID. Watch. It'll happen. If any vapor dies from the COVID, they're going to say it was vaping related just so they can get away with it. But
Yeah.
thank you, Sue, and everybody else that wish happy birthday, Breeze. Um,
All right, everybody, have a great weekend.
I'm going to catch y'all hopefully next Friday. I'll be broadcasting from a hotel at another location. But y'all have a good one out there. Peace out.
Bye.